Alright, so this is Wusik DLooper, and this is the final beta version. I finished all the features. Now I have the sequence option, which is what I'm going to be talking on this video. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to load an audio here. So I left click on file name, load audio. Okay, I have my audio here with all the markers. I can adjust the markers if I just left click and move the mouse left to right, or I can just use right click. But I want to recreate the markers here because I'm using mode 1. Mode 1 has pitch change on the code, but it doesn't always get the file size right because of some internal filtering. So I'm going to use mode 2. Mode 2, 3, and 4 are always perfect when it comes to the markers here. You can see that it's already on the perfect slot, perfect place. And I'm going to explain the difference of the modes in another video. But for now, I have all my markers in here set. And the markers are going to divide the audio into multiple audios and also trigger the envelopes. And that's important for the sequence. So now if I go to the sequence, you can see there is no sequencer. Click to create and add the first step. Or I can right click and select some options here. I'm going to use pick apart and repeat 4 times. And I'm going to use this part here. If I right click, I can read and can hear what's the part sound is. So I'm going to pick this one. So now I have it's actually repeated 5 times, so I have to fix it on the next version, but that's not a problem. Let's remove this last one. Remove step. So okay, I have my 4 parts here. If I left click and move up and down, I can adjust the volume. I can right click and select other options like inverse. And if I right click and move, I can change the panning. And I can also create other sequences, so I can have more than one sequence. So let me create a new one. And I'm going to put this step first. And I'm going to add this next. So now I have 2 sequences in here. Sequence 1 and then sequence 2. And I can also add a random step, not random step actually, random audio for this selected step here. So I'm going to add a random. So now I have 2 random audios in this step, and they're going to play one after the other. I can add another one. So I have 3 random values in here. And as always, I can reverse just one of the random steps. So I'm going to reverse the first one. And I can also use the envelopes. The envelopes are going to trigger on every marker, or in the case of the sequence, on the start of every step. So I'm going to just do a very simple envelope here, attack, decay, and sustain. I'm going to set sustain to 0. And I'm going to add an effect. And I'm going to use a free filter envelope. To use the free filter envelope as an LFO, you just set sustain to 0 and add some attack and decay, and it's going to start on the first step and then never stops and never re-triggers until you stop. So I'm going to use the notch filter envelope. Try something else. Low pass filtering. Now it's triggering on the start. I have to change that. But usually when you are not in sequence mode, it just keeps going like a LFO. I'm going to change that on the next one. But for now, you can also do some other type of things with the envelope. Remember, this is beta, so I'm still fixing a few things here and there, but it's pretty much working correctly. And let's go to the other sequence. And the sequence are going to play on the MIDI keyboard. You can select directly which one you want to play from the middle C of the keyboard and upwards. So C, C sharp is going to be the second sequence, and so on. And this is pretty much this for this video, because I just want to show the sequence, how it works, how the run-on works, and I still have to fix a few things here and there. And what else? I think that's it. I'm going to do another video explaining each of the other options of the Wusik DLooper again, because on the previous video the audio was not very good. This is not great either, so I really need to get a better microphone, so this is going to happen soon. And that's it. So I hope you like Wusik DLooper. You can do a lot of things, not just what I'm showing in this video. And thanks for watching.